both building something here. Although you are conspicuously, or should I say, not so conspicuously lacking in the flying department, but you could use more of it. I'm going to pay 3 to cast another divination.
Okay.
And draw 2 cards. None of them were lands, which sucks. I also can't play that. Nice. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool right there. I didn't even read that part. Okay. But except I don't have the mana to cast it. Damn it. All right. I guess I'm just going to end my turn now.
Okay.
But I have options on my next turn.
Well, I finally do get to show off this particular mechanic, so I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast the Fanatic of Xenagos.
Oh, this guy.
So this is a mechanic that I'm actually a really big fan of. Tribute. So Cloud, what's it going to be? Are you going to pay tribute or not?
Do you give tribute to Xenagos? So if I don't pay tribute, it gets +1+. It gains haste until end of turn. I'm going to deny you tribute.
All right. So he is a 4/4 with haste this turn, and because he's a 4/4 with haste this turn, yeah, I'm gonna swing with him because he also has trample.
And he does. 4/4 trample, huh? I'm gonna eat that.
Okay. So you take 4.
I'm gonna eat that all day. So we go down to 13.
Okay then. With that, yeah, I think I'm gonna end.
All right. Well, I got a little combat trick for you. It may even end the game. But first, I'm going to make my land play with the Temple of Enlightenment.
Scry 1.
I'm going to put this card on the bottom of my deck.
Okay.
Not a fan of that. And then I'm going to pay 5 in order to cast the Hero of Goma Feda.
Ooh.
It's a 4/3 that has whenever the Hero of Goma Feda or another ally-type creature enters my battlefield, creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Okay, then.
Creatures that have indestructible need not fear if they run into creatures that are bigger than them. I'm going to swing at you for 1, 3, 4, 6.
All right. So I'm going to have my Void Attendant block Felidar Cub, my Archetype of Endurance block Nyxborn Shieldmate, and my Oran Reef Hydra block the Expedition Envoy.
Very good, sir.
And I'm also going to spend 2 in order to promote my Genji of the Falls, so it can block the Kami of False Hope.
Aha. Well, now. So you have supplied blockers for all of my creatures.
I have.
Very good, sir. And now because of the indestructibility, nobody dies.
Yep.
All right. Let's go. And the combat step, second main phase, I'm going to pay 1 to cast the Loyal Pegasus.
Hi, Pegasus. Okay. All right.
That was fun.
Can I please get my mountain? I kind of needs it now. That is not mountain, but I think that's enough to actually have me win the game, right?
Is it now?
It might be. All right. So I'm going to spend 4 in order to cast
Peregrination.
Thank you, Peregrination. So I'm going to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. I get to put 1 into the battlefield tapped and 1 into my hand.
And you haven't made a land play this turn, so you could potentially put both of your forests onto the battlefield this turn. And I guess correctly they are forest type because the Oran Reef Hydra gains an additional +1/+1 counter by landfall as long as the land is forest type.
And then I also get to scry 1. View. Damn it, mouse. View top 1 cards of library. I'm gonna keep that there actually. Okay. So then I'm gonna put down this forest. Trigger my Oran Reef Hydra twice.
Well, I mean, it's one trigger. You just get
True.
2 +1/+1 counters instead of 1.
Yeah. And with that, let's see. That's 11. That's 17. And that's a 20. And I don't think you've got 9. Right now you've only got 6. So yeah, I am going to swing with my Oran Reef Hydra, my Archetype of Endurance, and my Fanatic of Xenagos.
Well, Mr. Gerdat, I'm afraid that the answer to this predicament is staring you in the face.
Yes, I have forgotten a thing. Damn it.
The Kami of False Hope is going to prevent all combat damage that you would deal to me this turn by sacrificing him.
All right. So, with that, because I need to, in order to have that work. All right, so I will end.
All right. Well, green does have... I don't think Fog is in this set, unfortunately. I believe that Fog is in Innistrad?
Fog is definitely in Innistrad. I think that there's at least fog effects, other fog effects in Betrayers, though, because Kami's from Betrayers. I don't know if there are any other fog effects in Born of the Gods, but I assume that there's at least a fog effect in Battle for Zendikar.
Well, here's what's happening now: is I play my Blighted Step for my land play.
Okay.
Because we found that Zendikar had begun fighting not just the Eldrazi, but the encroaching blight of all lands and all planes.
For the record, that is the Eldrazi.
I'm going to pay 4 in order to cast my Cloud Manta.
Ooh.
And I also am going to pay another 4, and I'll tap and sacrifice the Blighted Step. So I gain 2 life for each creature I control right now.
So you have 7 creatures, you gain 14 life.
So that puts me up to 27 life points. Boom, baby. Now with that, I pretty much just win the game at this point. Because now I also am going to sacrifice my Felidar Cub in order to disenchant this island you got here.
Okay, then...
So you cannot produce that island as a blocker this turn. And then I'm going to swing at you with everything I got.
All right.
For 4, 6, 7, and 11 total.
I'm going to use my Void Attendant as a blocker for the hero of Gomafada.
All right. The hero is now blocked. Let's go to the damage step now.
And that's still 7, right?
7 damage from the unblocked attackers.
And unfortunately, that would just get countered by Kira. Dang it! I could technically almost survive this turn. Oh well. Good game, Cloud.
So I see that the legends remain true. Kira Great Glass Spinner is a great glass bitch to go up against.
I don't know. I'm not actually running all that much stuff that interacts with Kira, but. All right. So we are going into round 2.
All right, round 2.
I want to go first.
Round 2 indeed. Go for it.
I'm
gonna keep this hand.
Yeah, I'll keep as well.
Oh my goodness, what have I done? All right, let's have some fun now. Let's have some fun.
All right, I'm gonna open with an island.
You know, the wonderful thing about including numerous blocks for our set exploration is you have an increased probability of actually scoring some 1-drop options.
True.
Let's tap 1 for an... No. Loyal Pegasus.
Of course the Loyal Pegasus. It is the best of the Pegasus.
He's not exactly a great turn 1 play is the thing because of his whole can't attack or block alone thing, because then he can't swing on turn 2.
But he doesn't need to swing on turn 2.
You're right, he doesn't, because he has game in 10 as long as my opponent does not produce answers. Let's put a Prairie Stream on the battlefield tapped. And I'm going to end my turn.
Ooh, okay.
My loyal Pegasus is shy, and nobody makes fun of my mystical flying pony.
I'm not making fun of him, although I am going to put down a forest, and then I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast Divination. Okay?
Nice.
Alright, I will end.
Yeah, I was anticipating that blue was going to be one of the major players, and especially green, because the elephant in the room is that there are Eldrazi lurking around here somewhere. Let's put down... let's put down a Plains, and then I'll tap 2 to cast my Felidar Cub.
Okay.
So now Loyal Pegasus has a buddy, but the Cub's got to wait a second because he's shy.
Well, more or less because he's, summoning sick. Let's put down this forest, and then I'm going to spend... I misplayed that, but oh well. I'm going to spend 1 in order to cast my Genju of the Falls.
There's the Genju. Okay. Nice.
And, I will end.
It is a shame that you can't enchant just any land you want. It has to be an island type.
It's thematically appropriate, though, and that's why I like. That's why I actually like the Cycle of Genshin, is because it's thematically appropriate to have these, but they are very specific to their colors.
Right. I am going to go into combat and swing into you for 4.
All right, I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's time we started whacking each other.
Well, there's that. I'm going to put down a mountain, and then... I'm going to spend 2 in order to promote my island, and I'm going to swing at you for 3 in the air.
Swinging for 3, eh? I'm going to eat that.
Okay, then.
I could sacrifice the Cub to destroy the enchantment, but then the Pegasus can't attack on the following turn.
Yeah.
So you like flying into me right now, huh? You're a big fan of that. Now, here's a little technicality here, is that because the Felidar Cub cannot be declared as a legal blocker on your flyer, that means that Loyal Pegasus can't block either, because he would be blocking by himself. Nuts. I'm going to do the Temple of Enlightenment and beseech the gods for wisdom. I'm going to put this card on top of my library where it belongs. Seeing how I can't block you, I'm going to swing into you for 4.
All right, I'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, and I end my turn.